Hey Bridge Youth, I hope you guys had a great Memorial Day. I know I did. I got out of the house and me and Kendra and Copper actually ended up going to the beach. And we got to play around and stuff. Funny thing is at the beach you can't like lay down the towel and you can't like sunbathe or anything. Like the lifeguards are actually walking up and down the beach and making sure no one is like staying in one spot. You have to keep moving. I don't know if you guys have visited the beach, but it's beautiful weather. Maybe see if you and your fam can go. I know they're open right now, and it was really nice to go and put my feet in the water and just feel the sand again. And just get out and have some fresh air too. But I hope you guys had a fun and safe Memorial Day. And I just want to basically kick off the last week of Family Feud. We've been talking through it for the past 4 weeks, and if you haven't been watching, I'll put the playlist at the end of this video so you can maybe go back if you want, and maybe other days watch the old ones. But we've been going through about how can we treat our family and our family members, brothers, sisters, better than we usually do or might be doing right now. And today's week is a I'd say more enjoyable one out of the ones we've talked about, is how we can love our family members better. Our mom, our dad, our brother, sister, if you live with your grandparents or whoever it might be, how can you treat them better through love? How can you love them better? And with this time, like there's so many different ways that we can love each other. You can say nice things, there's actions, there's ways you listen, so many ways you can love each other in this time, especially in a time where we're kind of stuck inside together. We might not always be showing love or might not always be showing the best care. Even outside of quarantine, we don't do that. When our lives get busy, we mainly focus about ourselves, especially when we're younger. We really just are focusing on, what do I want? What do I need? Me. You know, we don't really look outside of our own bubble of like them or her or my mom or dad. We tend to focus in on just ourselves. One way I'm just gonna say that you can love your family members better is, like, for instance, your mom. She probably asks you to clean something, make your bed, clean your room. You know, go ahead, try doing that this week. Surprise them. Make your bed, clean your room, clean up your laundry, or clean up your area where you tend to hang out, or whatever it might is. Try looking outside the box and say, where would there be a place where my mom would say, do this please, or do that please, and try to think ahead and be one step ahead, and you might find that your parents will be a little shocked and might do a little favor in return for you. But it's not for what you'll get in return. It's out of love. Love is not expecting anything in return. Love is just out of the kindness of your heart, of how I can make you feel special, how I can make you feel heard, or how I can make you feel respected. Same, for instance, with your dad. Maybe your dad does the yard work by himself, or maybe he cooks by himself or something, or barbecues, or does something around the house. Try offering a helping hand. Say, hey Dad, how can I help you today on this project? Or how can I help you just make it work a little easier for you, or whatever it might be. Offer something for your dad. Say, hey, how can I be here to help? Your brother and sister, if you're older or younger, maybe you understand homework a little better, and you see they're struggling. Offer to help them, or offer maybe to work together to try to figure out a problem, or maybe just offer them into doing something you're doing, like, hey, brother, sister, want to play a board game? Want to play this video game with me? Or want to watch this movie with me? We can like make popcorn together and just hang out on the couch, or whatever it might be that you guys watch movies. But I want to encourage you guys, try to reach out and do something extra special, not only this week, but try to make it a routine where you just look out for ways you can love your family best. Today, scripture that I'm going to be digging into is 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 4 through 8a. And 8a means just the first sentence in verse 8. So, in 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 4 through 8a. Love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It does not dishonor others. It is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always preserves. Love never fails. So, when you're with your family, how can you be more patient, more kind, maybe not envy or boast something over a family member? The list goes on in these verses. You can read that on yourself, by yourselves. I put the verses up on our Instagram, so if you want to look back on them or do your devotion by reading that, try being and mirroring this love that God has outlined for us. I hope you guys are having a great rest of your day. I hope you're enjoying quarantine. Things are changing. Restaurants are opening. I heard salons and stuff might be opening soon. It sounds like things are starting to get back to normal. But even though we're still in this kind of routine of, we've kind of gotten the rhythm of being in our house all the time. But I'm excited to see what God is doing in this time. I know the Bridge announced that we now have a school and we're working together on that. There's a lot of awesome things coming out of quarantine and a lot of awesome things that happen during quarantine. But I love you guys. I miss you guys. And I can't wait for us to be back together. Have a great rest of your night.